Hello, friends, and happy holidays. This is Wendy. I am a paper crafter. I'm a scrapbooker. I am a junk journaler. I hope I'm trying to be one. And I also enjoy making embellishments, ephemera. I think they're all kind of the same anymore, but I enjoy that. And today we are going to work in Corby. Oh, I keep forgetting his name. Yes, Corby. I'm going to work in Corby. I'm going to work on this page right here. I want to have kind of take from this design and put it here. I'm definitely going to be working out of holiday blocks, which goes along with this. I want to use it a little differently though. Today I definitely want to use the blocks. I need to leave enough room to write that this was the Corby National Park. And I called it National Forest before, but I looked it up and it's a park, not a forest, except it's a forest. Oh well, it's confusing, isn't it? Okay, so I'm thinking about using these 3 blocks, but I'm going to make the 4th one there, although I also think, does this all fit right? I think it does. They're supposed to all fit together real nice. So maybe I'll do 2 little blocks there. So the first thing I'm going to do is use some watercolor paper, because I'm also going to work out of this. Let's do it where it's not so reflective. I want to get this tree line here, and I want to put that on this. I'm going to cut it 2 different, I'm going to cut 2 of them. I'm going to try it 2 different ways and see which way I like better. So we're going to start with that. So the first thing I'm going to do is color this with Twisted Citron, because that Corby National Park was just full of trees and green and light greens and dark greens and green. So I didn't want the paper to be white when I ran it through my embossing folder. So we'll start with this, and I think I'm going to spritz it with water. Okay, so spritzed it with some water just to give it a little bit of texture. And now I'm going to run it through my embossing machine. Okay, so I am going to use some tape so this doesn't move on me, because I want it to go right over these trees. Make sure I've got that. Okay. So I'm going to tape both edges down just to make sure. So this one, if it turns out kind of the way I want it, I might not do the second one. And I do need to run it through twice. So I am going to speed this up. Let me give this a little bit of a little bit more color there. I do like that. I don't know if doing it the other way will be any better. In fact, I don't think it will. Okay, so I'm gonna love this one. How's that? I made the decision that this is it. This is the one that I am going to embrace and love. I was a little upset that I kind of got all the way up to the top there, but that's okay. So let me pull out the book and see how this looks, because I really could just start gluing down, couldn't I? Okay. So we're going here. Do I want to center it? Well, maybe I won't glue it down quite yet. And I might put that one on the bottom. Oh, I don't know. So I'm definitely not gluing down yet. Let me do some more cutting. Okay, so I did some cutting. Now there's lots of decisions to make, right? So I have this one. So this one takes up more. These guys as well. Let's see, I have this one as well. Of course we have these, oh, which I love. Let's see. I guess I could leave this one either empty or put this up here. Or they have all kinds of these fun little things, right? I could put just one of, well, it would look like that. Or I could do this. I could do this. That. There, which I really do like. Okay, so I went in my drawer and I found some papers that I've used before. They're leftovers from, you know, other projects. You know how I am. And if you don't know how I am, I have a drawer that is full of inked projects that I've already done. So they're usually on watercolor paper, and I've inked them with Tim Holtz inks and spritzed them with water. Sometimes I've used multiple colors. Sometimes I have leftovers of things and I just ink it on there. Anyway, it's my go-to drawer. And I have to see if these colors work. I was thinking, yeah, that works. That works. Okay. I was almost thinking that was too light or too dark, not light enough. This one I'm a little concerned about. It's not looking dark enough. It looks pretty white to me, so I think I'm gonna have to ink that. Okay, let's see how it looks on here though. I have this. And this. Okay. So I think I got them all. I'm gonna put these away. I'll be right back. Okay, I've decided I want to put this in the middle. I'm also going to do some inking. So I'm going to speed this up just so that it's, you know, not too boring. Okay, so now I am just trying to decide how I want to put these. If I do it like this, which is kind of what I'm really leaning towards, it's just sort of a, but still, it's aesthetically pleasing, right? I'm gonna glue this one down first. So I rewatched Pete Hughes's Sizzix YouTube video on this particular die set, and he has like a glass disc or something. He didn't explain what it was, but he has like a disc that he put out, and he poured some of the PVC glue right on the disc, and then he would dip his items into the glue instead of gluing them the way I'm gluing them. And I have, if something is really tiny, I have put it on my mat over here, and And then basically the same thing. But he had this cool little glass, it looked like it was glass disc that he used. So that's another way of gluing. So there's that. And he said he doesn't get as much of this like overflow when he does that. So that's probably very true. However, I like doing it this way. I was watching a vlog, in fact, it made me a little bit sad, so I had to stop. It's one of my favorite Disneyland vloggers, and his name is David, and his channel is Fresh Bake. It's my favorite for Disneyland. Anyway, he was actually there the same day we were there. I think he got there after we left on the rainy day. And he kept saying, look at how much rain we're getting. Isn't this exciting? And I was like, okay, when you are like a tourist coming from another area, it's not. So I don't think it normally rains like that at Disneyland. So we definitely got it on a unique day. I didn't have nearly as much fun. And I told my husband, I can't keep watching this. I have to turn it off. Yeah, that was interesting. That super wet, rainy day. But we really did need to only do a half a day. We were already just absolutely worn out and ready for a break. So yeah. I still can't believe that Thanksgiving and all that is just a couple of days away. I got an email just before I started this vlog from Amazon, because they're always trying to help me in my shopping. Make sure that I get the best deals. Anyway, they have this Black Friday thing going on, but it's already been going on, and it'll continue to go on for a while, I'm sure. But one of the items that they said, one of your items is on a Black Friday deal. I was like, yeah, right. Like, you have craft items on a deal. But they had the micron pens. So let me pull that out. And they had a package of them. So is that upside down? It is, sorry. These micron pens. And they come in all kinds of sizes. This 05 is my favorite. And it must be a favorite of everybody's, because you can get a whole package of just 05. But they also have an assorted one and all of that. So anyway, so if you want to get micron pens, they're not just a teensy weensy bit off. They're quite a bit off. So now might be the time to do it. I'm not a commercial for Amazon. I'm sorry. They don't pay me a penny. I like them, and if I didn't already have a package of them unopened sitting over there, I probably would be buying them, but I do. I have backups for my backup. Okay, I like this. I like this a lot. I think it looks very woodsy. But if you use different colors, it could be very Christmassy. And guess what is just around the corner? Yes, Thanksgiving. You're right. It's Thanksgiving, not Christmas, but Christmas is just around the corner. And if you're going to make Christmas cards, you need to get started. or just embellish. And I'm going to be working in my new Christmas book a lot during the holidays. As soon as my photographs get here, I will start working in earnest on that. I'm going to write Congaree National Park. Oh, I shouldn't have put that pen away. Let me get that out. Oh, I need to make sure I spell it right. So I'll wait and make sure I'm spelling it right. I think it doesn't matter. And I do have then another project I want to do, which is this poor little tab. I really should have either doubled that or something. I want to do something with this. Even if I just do the story starts here, put that down. I definitely want to do something with this page. And then I'm ready to move on. Yeah, because I finished that. I think I finished it. I've got papers in here. What do I have in here? It's been a whole week or more. Oh, I have photographs and stuff in here. Okay, this is not done, but it is mostly done. So I'll work on that later. I might work on it. I mean, as soon as my photos get here, I am just going to be working on that Christmas book. So obviously I need to make up that Christmas book. Got this little teeny thing poking up. So I'll just, this is the one thing that I should have looked into maybe a little better as to how to get this vellum to go down and to stay down, because it's the cover, right? So there we go. Next door neighbor's dog is going crazy. Hedwig's asleep. Isn't that crazy? She is out. Anyway, so got Into the Unknown, and then you turn here and got a photo of the Congaree National Park, and then a little bit of a story. And then it moves on to the real story starts here. And then we move on. So cool. All right. Well, if you enjoyed this video and would like to continue seeing my projects, be sure to hit that notification bell. Give it a big thumbs up. And subscribe if you haven't already. And have a very, very, very happy holiday, Thanksgiving. If you do Thanksgiving, some people don't do Thanksgiving, so, you know. Anyway, have a great week preparing for Christmas, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.